He was 16, no training, no backup, but what he knew could destroy a cartel. In 2020, deep in the cartel-controlled city of Reynosa, Mexico, a teenager named Mateo was working undercover, not for money, not for fame, but for revenge. 2 years earlier, his older brother, an innocent mechanic, was gunned down by Los Cazadores, a brutal cartel that mistook him for a rival. The police wouldn't investigate, so Mateo did it himself. He started small, monitoring radio chatter, collecting license plates, learning names. He fed all his info to a secret unit of the Mexican Navy. For months, it worked. Raids were precise. Arrests were quiet. But then, someone talked. Mateo was grabbed off the street, thrown into a trunk, tied to a chair in a concrete room. And then it began. No questions, just fists. They beat him, starved him, burned him. And every day, they asked the same question. Who are you working for? Mateo said nothing. They brought in his school photos. They mocked his family. They promised to let him go if he gave a name. He still said nothing. On the 6th day, something changed. The leader of the cell, El Mono, walked in. He held a phone and played a recording. It was Mateo's voice. On a tapped call with the Navy. They had him. El Mono smiled and said, "You talk now, or your mom dies tomorrow." Mateo finally spoke, but not what they expected. He said, "You kill me and everything I've given the Navy goes public. Photos, names, your face." It was a bluff, a brilliant one. El Mono hesitated, and that gave the Navy time. Using GPS pings from Mateo's last message, they traced the location. At 3:42 a.m., black SUVs rolled in. Flashbangs, gunfire. In less than 90 seconds, 8 cartel members were dead. Mateo survived with 3 broken ribs and burns on his legs, but his silence had saved dozens of lives, including his own. Today, Mateo lives under a new identity. He's 20 now, studying cybersecurity. But to the Navy, he'll always be the kid who never cracked. And to the cartel, he's the ghost that haunts their mistakes.